Alright, we are back for the finals. That hand is a bit lackluster. It's not bad, it's not straight up that bad, it's not great. Um, it's not doing much. I think I will keep it though. Ponder kinda makes me think that this could be good enough. Maybe it's wrong to keep it. I'm not sure. Alright, maybe we are playing against mono red beatdown. Drawing a planes here was awful, obviously. I think I will keep that. Nope. That's 6 land is quite a lot, but I'm playing a control deck, so there is that too. A Mauler, alright, sure. And I figure that 2 removal would be good against what is most likely going to be a very aggressive red deck. Sure. I think that I will just sword the Chainwalker away. Seems like the better option for me. Alright, and hopefully next time I'm not drawing another land. I think in general my matchup against mono red beatdown should not be too bad. Beetleback Chief. Alright. Alright. Don't really want to take unnecessary damage, so I think I will secure just for 2. Other way, I mean, if I don't do that, I go to 14, then I can steal one of these creatures, which are pretty bad, and go down to 10 because I will not be able to block because they are tapped. I think securing the waste is good enough that I want to do it. Elfpest Tyrell. Well, that's pretty good. Very good card against red deck. Chief is not the more threatening card ever, but I think I will still steal it and pass the turn. Had I known that I would draw a splat, I might have played my Secure the Waste differently, but here it felt fine. Outpost Siege. Alright, well that game is definitely gonna be interesting. But I have quite a decent amount of way to get rid of that, so... yeah. I might find an answer. So we might see a removal on the warrior, or just on my face. Alright, sure. Oh, on the Beetleback Chief? Alright, I did not really expect that, honestly. Ajani is pretty good if I can draw red. Elsplat is very likely to die if I minus her. On the other hand, getting 1 life doesn't seem great. Yeah, I think I will put the soldier onto the battlefield, and maybe I can just beat down with that one. Maybe actually I should just have blocked the goblin last turn. Not sure why I did not block. I was probably not paying enough attention. That was a misplay, I think. Mountain, alright. Not the worst. I mean, it's not very likely that they don't have a burn spell to kill my Elspeth, but I can dream. I can dream. Alright, Phoenix is even worse than a burn spell. Definitely a bad news for me. Chromatic Lantern lets me cast a Janny, which is not bad. Alright. So the best option seems to tap this, right? And then, yeah, I need to deal with that though. Otherwise it will win my opponent the game. Don't think I want to attack with more than one token here. Alright, this game is not looking so good. I mean, the outpost siege is... Without the outpost siege I would feel fine, but with the outpost siege I don't think it's so good. Alright, Firebolt is definitely not a good news. So my opponent can just kill the Ajani right away. I need to find answers. I have a lot of spells that remove things from the game though. So Outpost Siege and Phoenix should not be the more threatening things, the most threatening cards to my deck. In theory at least. Alright, so Ajani is dying pretty much as expected. Or not, maybe. If my opponent attack, I will just block, so... Yeah. So they wanted to make this trade. And I guess we will know why later on. But I think they pretty much still need to use Firebolt here. Or maybe they have this and another burn spell. Alright, alright, alright. Well, Phase Feather deals with the Phoenix, which is good. Doesn't really deal with Outpost Siege, but Phoenix is already pretty good thing to have, you know. Should I? Yeah, I think I will keep my thing in hand so I can potentially represent something. And Phoenix is quite threatening. Mountain is fine. I mean, hopefully this is not something. Alright, Iron Shaman. I can just trade both my tokens for that. Or maybe not. I mean, if my opponent uses a Firecraft to kill one of my token, I'm fine with that. So, and I think it might have been slightly better to just kill a Soldier so I cannot double block. I'm not sure. I think the best play my opponent could have made it was probably to Firebolt one of the tokens so I could not double block. I mean, it depends on what is their last card in hand, but... Kranko's Command. Alright. Well, Remand seems pretty clunky here. At least it deals with Firebolt, which I can definitely appreciate. Ooh, Thundermaw Alkite. Jeez. That's bad. Pretty much have to remand that. Yeah, that Outpost Siege is destroying me. I have answers, but I did not really draw many of my card draw spells, and yeah, my opponent is just beating me with card advantage there, which is not what a red deck is supposed to do to a blue-eye deck. But this is why Outpost Siege is so good. But yeah. So next turn I will go down to 5. And barring some incredible top deck, I don't think there's a way out for me. Counterspell is definitely not gonna do it. Alright, well, I think in general my deck is fairly well suited to beat mono red, but yeah, the Outpost Siege that stayed on the battlefield for thousands of turns pretty much tossed me on my deck. Definitely setting in Baneslayer Angel, Goldmane. Relic Warder seems pretty bad because they have thousands of answers to that, and Manatees. Forbid is not my favorite against red aggressive deck. Just doesn't seem too amazing either. And I think Confluence is too slow to be actually good. So, yup, that's gonna be my sideboard options. And I think between Baneslayer, Airsplit Tyrell, Ajani Goldmane, Phase Feather, and all my cheap removal and counter spells, I should have not an awesome matchup, but something quite solid, honestly. Sometimes when you're playing blue-white control, you have a deck that's very, very weak to aggressive strategies because you lack early interaction and way to gain life, but I don't think this is the case of my deck. And I think most of the time I should win on the play. It might be harder to win the last game if we get there. Alright, this is not amazing, but hopefully Ponder can provide me with some early interaction. And I have two of my best Planeswalkers in the matchup. Alright. I will definitely shuffle that, yes. Forfeit's not bad, but not great in this matchup. And if my opponent has an aggressive start, which is rather likely, I might be in trouble. Alright, bottom. Yeah. Council Judgment was pretty good top deck. And I'm quite lucky because my opponent did not do match this game. The morph, so it's probably an Higher Shaman, I would assume. So Ajani would go up to 5. Yeah, Ajani is mostly here to make me gain life and buy me time more than anything else, so if my opponent wants to spend 5 damage to kill that, and it would be basically a 4 mana spell that gain you 7, which is not the best, but well, Hellrider is probably one of the worst things that could have happened there. Not gonna lie, it's very annoying. My opponent's start was pretty slow, but my start was also quite slow, so there is that too. Alright. Land is not bad. I don't think that Elspeth makes a lot of sense here, and I think I don't like that too much, but I pretty much have to get rid of the Hellrider here and keep Remand available. I don't know if a 4 mana gain 7 and potentially sometime better card is good in this matchup. But if you draw it later on when they don't have that many answers, it's good. And if you have it early on the game, it can save you quite a bit of time. So I don't know. I think it's fine. Higher Shaman, yeah, all right. And they got a Reef Bolt. You cannot suspend it, so my opponent would have to target me with that. And that'd be slightly annoying, but fine, I guess. I will not remand it. I don't think it's great to do that. Control Magic. Alright, that seems like a very sweet top deck to me. Get rid of their attacker, get a blocker for me, and still have remand backup. And next turn I might be able to stick Elspeth Tyrell and gain 1 life of it. So yeah, that sounds pretty good. Stagger Shock. I think I will remand that and deny my opponent a bit of tempo. Seems like a fine play. They might still be able to kill that with another bolt effect, but honestly I don't mind that too much. Alright, Goblin Guide. You sure? Unexpectedly absent. Don't really like casting Elspeth with nothing backup. I think I will pass the turn. Let them attack. Kill after the trigger. Alright. And keep unexpectedly absent. Cancel. So red. Fire that thing for 2, right? Alright. They have 7 cards in hand, but I have a slight tempo advantage, which hopefully will be good enough. Beetleback Chief. Not much I can do about that. And a Firebolt on the Higher Shaman. I could unexpectedly absent the Control Magic. I don't think it's great though. I think I will just FOF there. Alright, there are a lot of interesting things there, that's for sure. I'm at 12. That's probably fine. If my opponent splits like that, I'm definitely picking Gideon Jira and Electrolyze. They seem to be worried about Agony Vengeance, maybe? Alright, the 2 Planeswalker or the other things. I'm definitely choosing pile 1, I think. This way next turn I can Agony Vengeance and Electrolyze. That seems pretty solid. Yeah, Gideon is pretty good against my opponent, but I think using Agony plus Electrolyze is probably slightly better. So let's get rid of those things. Sorry. And I think I will just Agony. Get rid of that. And if my opponent wants to use either Stagger Shock or the Firebolt to deal with Agony, it's fine with me. Alright, hopefully this... Oh, this is a Stormbreast Dragon. Awful, awful. One of the worst things that could have happened just happened. And I don't think I have any answer left in my deck for this, given that I already used my Judgment. So I think I will just lose to the Dragon, as sad as it may sound. Elspeth can kill it, but I don't really see how Elspeth could go to ultimate in this matchup. Good lord, good lord. Why this dragon? Anything else would have been fine, but the pro-white dragon just... Yeah, I don't think yeah. Maybe I'm overestimating my matchup. Maybe it's just an awful matchup for me. I don't really know. My open deck definitely has some really annoying threats, but I feel like in general I should be not too bad. I don't know. Alright, so I have a few turns to try to draw Baneslayer Angel, and if I don't, I straight up die. I should probably just play Elspeth to put tokens onto the battlefield. And I should actually most likely have kept double white available for unexpectedly absent use. But I didn't. Alright, I really don't know how I'm gonna win that. I think anything but Stormbreast Dragon could have been fine, but the pro-white card right there is... Yeah, it's just awful for me. Unless I top deck my Baneslayer, I will lose. I think I want to counter that. It has rebound, so... It's 4 damage, and it can be 2 here and 2 on myself afterwards, so it seems like a fairly efficient spell for my opponent. And they might have to attack Elspeth with the Dragon. Outpost Siege now. Well, I do have unexpectedly absent, so it's not the most threatening thing currently. And I would assume that they are killing Elspeth there. Alright. Well, Sulfur Force was bad, that's for sure. So let's put that miles away from my opponent's draw step. Yeah. I've been drawing quite a lot of lands to this game, right? 11, It's not that much. And another dragon, ugh, good lord. Alright, yeah. Now I think I'm definitely losing that. If I top deck Bintlayer, it's next turn. Well, even if I do so, my opponent might be able to attack me through that and burn me with the... Yeah, I don't think there's a way out for me. Sword to Plowshare. Alright. Yeah. I got tossed on my neck by Outpost Siege game 1 and this time by Stormwood Breast Dragon. But other than that, it just felt like my deck had some solid answer to what my opponent was doing. Alright, well I'm dead there, I'm not gonna make it last longer than it should. I felt like I had some solid answer to what was going on though. But yeah, I mean the opponent deck was definitely good, I cannot argue with that, and this is how it went. Either way, I hope you enjoyed the draft, it was definitely quite fun, and I guess I see you guys for another one.